Hello and welcome to episode 107 of my Wurm Unlimited tutorial series. This episode is going to be on making a path down a hill. This episode is dedicated to JV City, who asked if I could show making paths to link different levels of their deed, from different heights. Now I'm going to presume, JV City, that you hit rock, so I will try to show how you work with that obstacle. And thank you JV City for commenting and creating this episode. So here I am, I'm at the top of the hill on my island. Now Roman, Mike, has been levelling this out, so I hope he doesn't mind the fact that I'm gonna try and create a path down here towards my deed. Mike, you can always destroy it. What can I say? So anyway, I was coming up with my wagon, and as you can see, it's too steep to get the wagon up. So what I need to do is a pathway down this hill to get me back to my deed, thereby linking the top high level with, well, different levels all the way down, in fact. So how do you approach this? What's the best way to approach going down a hill with a path? Now you could well be tempted to just try and go straight, or show you like this, that you'll try and just go straight path down the hill. That is not the best way to do paths down hills. The best way is to zigzag down a hill, using the side of a hill as to your advantage. So what I'm gonna do is do a path here leading down here and then come back this way going down. Anyway, I've got 30 minutes. I'm not sure how much of this path I'm going to get done in this time, but I'm hoping to hit rock so I can show you what your options are should that happen to you. And if you're at an excessive height when you're making your path, there's high chance that you are going to hit rock. So hopefully I'll be able to show you how to deal with it. Right, now this tile that I'm on here is completely flat. So this first tile of the slope going down, on one side you'll notice is a slope of 21. That's too steep. I want it to be 20 all the way down. So this side I've got to drop to 20 as well. So the first thing to do is to go to this corner. Now I've got two options. I can either go down there and drop one dirt to make it a slope of 20. That actually then will not mess up Mike's flat top here. But you know what, this is jutting out this one, so I am going to dig, because the chances are if I drop the one dirt there it's going to slide down. So just to get this episode underway, I'm going to dig one here to get that slope to 20. There we go, that's 20. That's what we want. That means when I walk I'm not going to fall down. That's good. Okay, now what I need to do is to drop this slope to 20. So I will go into the corner of the tile, which is next to the side, the corner I want to dig, as you can see, and I need to drop this 12. So let's start digging. Now I could hit rock at any point. I believe there's going to be rock here somewhere. Let's drop this dirt as piles as I go. And I will open it as soon as I can, so it's easier to drop the dirt in there. Now I've had a lot of questions with digging, and digging does take a while to get used to. So I thought it does no harm in doing another episode on digging. Well, because I enjoy digging so much anyway. So call me selfish, but I also did want to answer JV City, because they said that they couldn't find any information about this. So I'm really hoping that I am answering in this episode the problems that you've encountered. I can only but hope. Right, okay, so that's got that side to 20, that side to 20, and now I'm going to go on to this next tile. The first thing is to remove this tree, olive tree. Okay, so that's out the way. Now what I'm going to do is I want to basically head back that way. So what I'm going to need to do is raise that corner, if I can, raise that corner, and really though I ought to be digging here, but I'm going to have to raise these two corners in order to be able to head back that way. So this can become relatively flat, and then there, as I go further over, I can dig this side rather than drop dirt to raise. Or I might have to just dig anyway, make this drop the level here, so I can, yeah, I think probably it'd be easier to dig this out. So that means I'm going to have to dig them top two corners more. Yeah, there we go. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Let's get my shovel back. It may seem a bit messed up at the moment, but you'll see as I go along what I'm talking about. Basically, in order to take that next tile across, I'm going to need to lower these two corners. In order to do that, I've got to get this to, well, I've got to drop it. If I drop it to flat, and then I can proceed. Okay, let's drop this dirt. I shall come by in my wagon in a bit and pick the dirt up, because no doubt I'll be needing it. I've been attacked by a fog spider as well, which don't help when you're trying to do an episode on making paths. So there is an angry fog spider lurking around here somewhere. It's probably going to jump out and attack me at some point. You'll notice with your dirt piles, when you drop them, they don't always allow you to open them. It's because when you drop it, it spreads the dirt out. But usually there is one pile that you can access. There we go, so let's drop that in there. Right, what are we at? We're at 4. So what I'll do now is come over to this corner and start dropping this corner a bit. And I'll drop it to the same as the other corner, so it's flat. We want it to be even, our paths. Okay, right, so that now has a slope there of 16, and this one is a 4 slope. So now going down to this one, what I can try to do is, so I'm going to need to drop this corner 30. Or let's first start by dropping this corner 18, so this side's flat. So let's find a pile I can open and drop the dirt into, and I'm in the right place. Let's now drop this 18 tiles. Keeping an eye on this slope to make sure it doesn't go above 20. Okay, what we at there? 17. So when I dig 4, it's 5 I need to dig, in fact, so I'm going to need to drop that another 2. So let's just do this 5. Right, so I've hit rock. Here we go. So here's the problem that a lot of you will have when trying to do paths downhill. Now, when you hit rock, you have 2 choices. Either you can now go to this side and drop 5 dirt. That then stops us needing to surface mine this corner. Or we can do the second option, which of course is surface mine this corner to drop it 5 that way. So what I will do is first, well, in fact, let's show surface mining. So I'm in the corner where the rock is. So now I'm going to need to activate my pickaxe. And what I will do is right click. Oh, okay, it's because there's dirt showing. So I need to uncover the dirt before I can surface mine it. So what I'll need to do is go to this corner. And, oh, nearly fell down. Now I'm going to need to drop this corner, which is the severe one. And I know I'm going to hit more rocks, so that's okay. I'll be able to demonstrate surface mining. At least if I don't get much of a path done, you are going to get the general idea of creating paths down hills and the best way of doing them. Because like I say, you don't try and go straight down, you have to zigzag down. So I'm hoping to be able to show that. Okay, let's drop that. Yeah, we've got a pile. Why is there a pile there? Oh, we got that olive log. Okay, so we're on 22 slopes down now, but I want to uncover this rock so I can show what you do with it. So let's keep going. I'm bound to hit rock in a bit. Be nice to get back to my wagon. Oh, gone a bit over there, so I'm going to need to go and sort this out now, otherwise I'm going to be falling down. So what I'm going to have to do, get to there, open that dirt pile, and now drop this another 6. Can I do 6? No, I can do 4 safely. So let's do 4. Okay, so I need to do 2 more. This is at 20, so that means what I'll need to do, come up here, dig 2 twice up here. Now if I check that, it's 18, so I can go to this corner and dig 2 more. Okay, that's got me my 20 slopes back, but that's still 9 slopes down. So what I can try and do is drop 9 dirt this side. See, so I'm coming down here, now I want to go across here. In order to achieve that, I don't need to, that's only 9 down. As long as it's not over 20, that slope, it's fine. So yeah, it's not going to be perfectly straight, but if I have many hours to do it, then I can do it all perfectly straight. But I just want to make sure that you can do your own paths without slipping and sliding. So yeah, as long as you're not going over 20 with any of the slopes, you're all good. 17, so yeah, this is good. So now I'm going to head this way. Okay, so this is all right, but what I now need to deal with is the slope over this side, 28. So I'm going to climb, go to this corner, and now drop this 8. what I should have done, in fact, before I started this episode, was made a load of stamina drinks. Yeah, it doesn't matter, I guess. Okay, now I can stop climbing because I'm not going to fall because I've got it to 20. And this side is at 17, so that's okay. Now what I should do, so I can see my path, is as I go I should really pack it. And that makes it, oh, let's drop this dirt. Okay, so then it makes it easier because you can see where you're going. You can see where your path is. Okay, let's pack, oh, it's packed already. Right, so okay, we've got down to here. Now we're turning this way. Now because I'm not worried about that slope up there, I can in actual fact keep digging on this one, because I can dig 14 more times, you'll see. So let's do that. Can I access the wagon? Yes, I can. Cool, because now I can eat and drink. Always good. And what I would like to start doing actually is dropping this dirt into my wagon, because I am probably going to need it. I'll leave that on the ground for now, that other pile, so I can dig 6 more times. Right, hit rock again. Now I've still not managed to uncover a tile yet completely with rock, which I am hoping to do. See, I've only got one corner that's hit rock. That's not good enough. You need to hit all 4 corners with rock. But at the moment I don't need to do that. I'm sure as I progress it will get to a point where I do need to surface mine, but at the moment, as long as my slopes aren't over 20, then I don't need to surface mine. It's a very slow process, and even if I don't get the chance in this path to show you surface mining, what I'll do is go to somewhere where I know there is rock and can demonstrate that. Okay, let's see if I can bring my wagon up here to this path I'm creating. I can, good. Right, okay, so let's face it. In fact, let's keep it just here. Let's now pack this tile. Okay, so you can see my pathway. You start by coming down and then you start going along the side of the hill. Right, okay, now I need to do that side over there because, oh, it's a slope of 20, but still I want to... I really want to uncover rock here so I can flatten both of these sides. Because then I may be able to just go down there. That's a 26 slope. That's a 23. So, what's the slope there? 28 and 20. Okay, so I'm trying to work out whether it's best now to go straight down here, but that would mean I'd have to dig more for this, although that I can dig 7 more times for that corner. No, I'll go along 1 more. So let's see, that's nearly at its limit of 18. So let's go to this corner and dig this corner out. You'll have to forgive me, a lot of this I'm making up as I go along because the question has just been asked basically, and so I thought, well, let's just give it a go. Like I say, it won't be a perfectly even path, but as long as I manage to get some pathway down this hill, then hopefully it will help you with if you get stuck on doing your paths down hills. Oops, I only should have done it twice. So let's stop and stop. There we go. Right, I've hit 20. Don't want to go above that. So that's 5 slopes down. What we at for that? 17. Okay, so really now I ought to start going back that way. But I don't want to do it there because that's the corner tile going up the hill. So I need to do it one away. So it will need to be this tile here. In order though to get that flat, let's see, what can I dig? I can dig 3 more from this side. That's 8 slopes up. That's 20 slopes down. Cool, so that side's done. It's just this tile now. Oh no, that side's done. Right, let's pack here. Okay, let's get on the wagon. Oh, I think I got on as a passenger. Let's try that again. Okay, so now let's see if I can take this straight that way. Let's disembark. Okay. So I want to now go in that direction. And thankfully that slope's 18 and that slope's 20. So I can. So let's chop this out the way. And let's now pack. Oops, not track. Oh well, that'll give me some skill. Maybe I'll find that fog spider. Oh, bison, yeah, that'd be handy as well. Okay, let's pack this tile. Let's pack this tile. Of course I'll pave it if I choose to keep this path here, which is handy. Okay, so let's now turn the wagon. So you can see the way I'm slithering down this hill. Now it looks like this corner's going to be... Let's check all of the value. No, it's too steep, so I need to sort this out. 25 slopes, so I need to dig 5 slopes, which is going to put this. So I'm going to need to do this slope 5, and of course I'm going to have to go. Well, I can get away with doing 3 here. Right, that's that one full. Okay, so I now need to do 2 more. And when this happens, It is a little annoying, but it doesn't matter. So what I'll have to do is go to there, and now do 2 here, and then I can take that all the way down. Okay, let's drop the dirt in there. Okay, so now we come to here and drop this 2, and we come to here and drop this 2. There we go. So I've now got that to 20, so I won't be falling down the hill anymore. Right, good, they're still packed. So now we can start going in this direction. Let's get back on here. See, the wagon doesn't get stuck anymore, which is good. Let's disembark and check the slope. Well, that's 19, and this is 26. Oh, look at that, I'm 1 off. So let's dig that away. Okay, so 22, that's at 19. I can dig 1 more. But what I can also do, remember, is drop dirt at the other corner if I don't want to dig. Oh no, 21, 19. So I can get that back, that 1. What about that? 20. So I'm going to need to drop this 2, which is now going to put me 1 over. Yeah, see, so now I need to get rid of that 1. So again, what I'll need to do now is go all the way along, back up here, lowering it back to 20. Sometimes you can get away with dropping dirt, but in this instance I can't. There we go. Okay. Right, so my pathways should be all nicely at a maximum of 20, which is what I wanted. This side is fine. Okay, let's get back on the wagon and progress further. Okay, so this side is 21. The way I'm going to get around that is dropping 1 dirt that end. That way I don't have to mess up my pathing. So what I'll need to do is get back on the wagon, go down 1 more, disembark, go over this corner and drop 1 dirt. You will notice when I do that, it puts the slope to 20. And because this one was 19, it's now going to be 20 as well. So there we are. Didn't need to dig, just simply drop some dirt. Now it's getting to be night time, so hopefully I'm going in the right direction still. Let's get on my wagon and see. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, let's get off. Let's pack what I've just done. If the wagon weren't in the way. Oh wow, there's the time already. Right, what I'm going to do is head to some rock to show you doing that surface mining. Okay, so let's get on the wagon. I can't believe how quickly this 30 minutes has gone. So as you can see, started off coming down there, then coming across here, and then coming down here because the slopes was allowing it. Up there you'll notice I hit rock, but because the slope was under 20, I didn't need to surface mine it. So what I want to do now is quickly find a rock patch so I can show you what to do when you hit rock. And I know there's a load of rock down here because Jelly and Dinah were doing loads of digging and uncovered a load of rock. I know the time has gone over 30 minutes, but you always do, of course, have the option to just stop the video. I do want to try and show, though, dealing with the rock. I just hope I can find it. Well, there's a big enough space of rock over here, so I should be able to. I think it should be up here. Yeah, here we go. Right, here's rock. So you're making your path down the hill and you hit rock. Right, there's two choices of how you deal with that then. So if we look here, you'll see the slope is 7 that side and 2 that side. Can I show you with a more steeper? No, I can't. But it don't matter, let's show you with this. When you're doing a path down the hill and you hit rock, you have two choices. Either you can drop dirt to raise the slope at the bottom of the tile. So let's say this slope down in the rock was 27 slopes down. Well, you could drop 7 dirt there to raise it 7, so it will be then 20 slopes down. Or if you don't want to go through a ton of dirt, then your only other option is to surface mine this corner so it's dropped 7 slopes, so then it will be 20 slopes down. Before you can surface mine, you need to dig each corner down to rock, then so the rock tile shows. Then you go to the corner, okay, that you want to drop the level of it, choose your pickaxe, right click, mining, and mine. And you see I've dropped it 1 level. Now actually I thought it took many actions to drop 1 level. So let's do that again. No. So this must be a feature perhaps with Wurm Unlimited, or they've maybe updated its surface mining to be much quicker. But it used to take many actions in order to drop a rock tiled slope down. But now you can see I've mined twice and each time it's dropped the slope. So that, my friends, is how you surface mine your path down. I mean, I wish I could have done a better job with that path, you know, done a full, but it will take too much time, even though this is now really quick surface mining. So with your pathway, if you've got a slope that side of 27, you mine 7 times in the corner. You just right click like I've shown you and mine with your pickaxe activated. Each time you mine, it will drop your slope by 1. Then you'll go to the other corner in the opposite side, and if that's at 22, then you will mine twice to drop that corner to 20, and that way you can mine your pathways down. Now hopefully this will make sense. If it does not, just leave a comment and I'm happy to make more episodes, or I'm happy to try and just answer it, whatever questions you might have. But hopefully now that's shown you how to surface mine your rock if you hit rock, and how to start your pathway off down your hill. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. I hope this episode on pathways down a hill has been useful to you. Goodbye.